fun? You guys have all your supplies? How's everybody's Monday going? Good? Everybody's good? Friends? Sky and Genoa, what are you girls doing? Are you guys having fun with Mom? Awesome, Crystal. Okay. I know that this is going to be a small art class today, which is totally fine. Good. Awesome, Chiffon. I'm going to go over the supply list really quick just to make sure that you guys have everything that you're going to need for this art demo. So you're going to need some thick paper, and I'm using like cardstock. And you're going to need crayons. So any color besides black. You're going to need some dish soap. Sky said hi, I guess. Hi, Sky. You need just a little bit of dish soap, not much. So I have a pump, and I just put 4 pumps in this little dish. You're going to need black acrylic paint, a paintbrush, and then I'm going to use a popsicle stick just to stir my paint to get the mixture. But I'm going to show you guys how to take this white paper and turn it into rainbow scratch paper. So you can see all the steps right here. We're going to go from white paper to colored to black to rainbow art. So to do that, you're going to need a container that is going to have your soap in it, or where you're going to mix your paint and your soap. So, do I need more than that? I have the ready-made paper. The ready-made paper, what is that, Chiffon? I'm not sure what ready-made paper is. I'm not using anything big for today's demo just because it'll take too long. But you guys are just going to need something that we're going to color. So it could be, I'm using cardstock just because it's what I have. Actually, it's watercolor paper for art. I use it for drawing, painting, coloring, all of that. So use what you have. I'm sure it'll be completely fine. If you only have like white typing paper, I'm sure that would be fine too. I am going to actually click. I'm going to see if there's a way to share my, let's see. Okay. We have a ton of rainbow art paper. Oh, okay. I'm not sure how rainbow art paper will work, but what we're doing is creating and turning white paper into rainbow art paper. So the first step is to get all of your supplies laid out. So once you have all your supplies laid out, you're going to mix your magic paint. And your magic paint is, which I should have pre-opened this one, which I didn't. Don't hate me. I'm not going to show you guys. Look, I'm going to try and crank this thing open. I have pre-mixed some already. You thought that I was doing something fun with the paper. We don't need to know how to make it. Okay, well, next time, Chiffon, there's a bunch of other people who can definitely learn how to make this rainbow scratch art paper. So it's super fun. Have a good Monday evening. Bye, friend. So what you would do is you would take your container, and again, it's just got a little bit of soap in it. I did 4 pumps of soap, and I'm going to add some black acrylic paint. And you can see here, I don't have much in here, so it's probably filled maybe halfway. Maybe this is a 1 ounce of black acrylic paint. So you're going to take your black acrylic paint and your soap, and you're going to mix it really well. So once we have that mixed up really, really good, let me get this stirred in all the way. Brush. Another tip for you guys is I do all of my art projects on wax paper. That way I can just kind of set my, let me get rid of these comments. How do I get rid of them on this screen? There we go. I can just set my, paint supplies directly on my work surface, and they won't get my work area dirty. So, and then when I'm done, I can just take this wax paper, crumble it up, throw it away, and it makes for super easy cleanup. Another fun tip that I have is using baby wipes. So baby wipes are super convenient for cleaning up, a little spill, or if I got the black paint on me, I could just quick wipe it off again and set it to the side. So once we have our black paint and dish soap mixed together, if you just popped in, say hello so I know that you're following along and I can give you guys a little bit of an update as to where we're at in the process. So all we're doing is mixing our dish soap, which was my soap pump dispenser from the sink, 4 pumps, with maybe 1 ounce of black acrylic paint. So once you have that, you want to, let me scoot this to the side. You see, that's why these come in handy. You're going to take your cardstock paper and you're just going to choose whatever color crayons you want, and you kind of want to work in small spaces. That's how you're going to get that that rainbow effect when you're writing. So you see how these little spaces are very small. You can do bigger spaces if that's what you want to do, but I like to just maybe take 1 crayon and do them all over the page. Something small and scratchy. Let me do a few and show you guys what I mean. And if you want things to be swirled, you can do swirls. Choose another color, and you see that I'm just slowly working in this page, filling it with color. And you want to apply a lot of crayon. So I picked up this box of 48 colored crayons from the Dollar Tree. So for $1, I'll be able to create millions of pieces of this rainbow scratch art. But again, one of my favorite things is reminding people that art does not have to be expensive. So acrylic paint, you can purchase a bottle of the apple barrel from Michael's or Hobby Lobby for around $1, and then some free dish soap that you already have at home, and then some crayons and some paper. Super easy, super simple, super cheap. So again, we're just going to keep filling in this page, and I'm going to just keep plugging along here just so that you guys get an idea. I was hoping we would get a few other participants on here with us today, but that didn't work out, which is okay. So these are super fun. So around maybe their birthday or something, you could do scratchers for them. That would be super fun. So just something fun using this process. So I'm switching crayon colors. And again, I'm just, filling in this piece of white cardstock paper. And let's see. So you see we're slowly filling it in. Working, layering colors, adding colors, moving through the crayons. I thought I had a blue crayon. What is this one? That one's green. So again, I'm just filling these in, filling in all the white space. And, it's not going to hurt if you have a little bit of extra white space. But you can see, just keep working through. And you want to do that until you have a complete full sheet of colored scratch paper. Okay. So this is the base. This is the rainbow part of the rainbow paper. So let me set this stuff aside just a little bit. Okay. And let me see. Thought I had a, where did I put it? I guess I didn't make an extra one, which is fine. So then I'm going to take a little bit of my black soap paint, okay? And I'm just going to apply a thick, coat to that. Again, this is where that wax paper comes into play because I am able to brush over the edges and I don't have to worry about the cleanup. So if you're applying the paint and you feel like it's too thin, you can always add a second coat. It's fine. So we're just going to keep applying the paint to our paper. And you don't need much. You'll see that it goes really far. And you can use a paintbrush or a foam brush, whatever you have. I have a crying dog in the background. So let me pop that over there. And then let me do this and show you guys. So this is that same sheet of paper. Okay? So the hardest part to this project is waiting for your paint to dry. Maybe a half an hour. If you want to speed up the process, you could use a blow dryer. If you are doing it on a sunny day, just maybe set it outside. Just give it a little bit of time to dry. But again, see how I'm just using these little wipes, baby wipes, just to clean up. Makes things really easy and hassle-free for cleaning up arts and paints and all of that. Again, so you're just going to let this dry. So I'm just going to set that to the side. And I will show you. Let me move this. And you see how convenient this is. Just all that messy paint, all the wetness, the wet baby wipe is all contained in here, and I don't have to worry about, wiping down the table. If you have a toddler that's moving things around or a younger one, just take some painter's tape to the edges of your parchment paper or wax paper, whatever you're going to use, and just use those pieces of painter's tape to hold that down, and that'll keep it in place so that the wax paper isn't sliding around on you. So you saw how we went from the plain paper over to the colored paper, and then we painted it and let it dry. So again, letting it dry was the longest process to this. It takes the most patience. So you can see, you see that? Step 1, step 2, step 3, let it dry, and step 4. So I'll show you guys. Let me just grab something that I can use to scratch with. Just use this. So can you see down here okay? I'm just going to say, look. What I made. I'm just going to tap that off. Look what I made. You see how easy that was? And it's super fun. So if you see this video, you want to be able to make this on your own, but you don't have the supplies, I do have supply bags available for purchase. And if you're en route, I'm happy to drop them off to you. They're 2 bags for $10 or $6 a bag, and you can do a porch pickup from me, contactless porch pickup, or if you're in my route, I will be happy to drop them off on your porch. Each supply bag will include 4 sheets of the cardstock, and then one larger, I believe this size. Yeah, larger this size. You're going to get a wax paper placemat. You're going to get some wipes. You're going to get crayons, a foam brush, and then you'll get the pre-mixed paint. And you'll get a container like this. So you'll get everything you need to create your own rainbow scratch art. That's if you don't have the supplies yourself. I'm happy to sell you guys the supplies to do those on your own. So watch this video. Let the kids watch the video. Hashtag replay. Comment. Let me know what you liked about this project. And then hopefully after quarantine, I'll be able to teach another Art in the Park, or host another Art in the Park class. I know that the last Art in the Park we did was Painted Rocks, and it went really well. Everybody had a great time. And the one we did before that was Succulents. So, I mean, it's fun to expose people to different types of art and let people, just experiment. Maybe it's something that you've never done before, or you're not